Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here, and today the S&P 500 pretty much went nowhere, okay? We're gonna talk about that, but first, here is the flow sentiment. It's bearish, alright? I don't have any filters on, and this is not for SPY, but let me go to SPY right now. I'll put my filters on right here, 500K premiums. Boom, expiration date within 1 month. Done, and it's pretty bearish, okay? 86% in the puts, 14% in the calls, all right? Now, here's my Discord where I try to give out the plays, my plans for the day, and I share with my Discord members, all right? So pretty much I said, look for calls if SPY can clear 394. In the morning, that did not happen, okay? But my upside targets was 396.5, 397 zone, and 398 to 399. Look for puts if SPY breaks down support level starting with 392.5 below 390 to 389 zone. And if that failed, I said that I would favor an $8 to $10 drop, but we got to play it level to level because I can't see the future. And my levels or price targets were 387, 385, then 380 to 381 zone in play as long as below 389, okay? So we're looking here. This is the 15-minute chart. SPY opened around here, and it actually opened with a breakdown of 392.5. So off rip, just in the beginning of the trading day, my bear case scenario was already in play. We got the back test as a resistant, back test and go where I entered a put, and we wrote it down. It hit my 390 to 389 zone right here. That's these two white lines. That was a support zone. All right, I took most of my profits there, had a small runner, and it dropped all the way down to 387. 387 is based on the bull flag that I have on my daily chart, which I'm going to talk about, okay? So, hit 387. Boom. Bull case scenario was pretty successful. Unfortunately, we couldn't break lower than 387. On this candle, the 1130 candle, it managed to recapture 389, okay? Spoke to a lot of my members, and I think I talked to you guys a lot about it too, about one of my favorite trade setup, which is the false breakdown, okay? When I think of trading a false breakdown, I think of trading that I'm trading with the market makers, okay? Now, the reason I feel like that is because of this image right here is when the market makers go stop loss hunting, support level right there, they go stop loss hunting, boom, give us a false breakdown before making the real move, okay? So I like to trade with the market makers, all right? I don't know if I really am, but I like trading false breakdowns and false breakouts, okay? So pretty much recapturing 389. That was the recapture, and it continued to push up on the next candle, all right? We did not lose the recapture level. We did not lose 389. So there was no reason to say that was a false breakout or a false recapture. Continue to push, and it went all the way up to 392.5 resistant before getting rejected. Came back to test that 389 level as a support. Remember, back, test, and go. All right, don't let the price or the manipulation from the market makers make you stop thinking about the back test and go strategy or any strategy you may use when you trade. Okay, we come up with those strategies for a reason. So here's the back test and go. Tested 389, and it continued to hold and head up higher. And here's where it hit 392.5 level again. All right, hit it. We got some washes above it, but never closed above it. I'm using a 15-minute chart here. That looked like basing to me. Came back down, tested 390 as a support, okay? Because 389 to 390 was a zone. So it still bounced off support before it went up higher. And on this candle, the 315 candle is when we got the breakout, which I alerted in the general chat today in the group. Got the breakout, and you see that next candle. Look at that next candle. It back tested 392.5 as a support before taking off. I was able to enter a call right there and ride it up real quick to the next resistance level. It actually went as high as 315, but it never closed above 315. It did close above it, or it's above it right now in the after hours, but not in the trading hours. Okay, so pretty much the strategies work well. The back test and go strategy, you know, the breakdown, the bull case scenario, you know. So that's our trading tactics for day traders. But here's the daily chart. All right, so you see my yellow bull flag here, okay? I'm going to zoom in now. All right, so the bull flag served us very well as a support level, all right, on this candle, all right, looking like a nice hammer candle. Nice long wick right here. Bounced right off of our yellow bull flag. Okay, managed to recapture that 392.5 level. I think that's a big level. I've been using that level as a point of reference all week of when to be bullish, when to be bearish, and it recaptured it. All right, and managed to hold above 394. It closed above 394. So that would put a retest of that multi-year trend line in play. Okay, just following the price action here, guys, which is at 396.62 at this point. Okay, which also aligns with this white trend line that I got. All right, it starts at the April 21st high, connects to the May 4th high, almost had a touch here on May 17th. Okay, can we get another touch? Okay, so we got a clear, strong area of resistance here at 396.6 to 397. Gonna give it a zone because it's never perfect. Okay, so if we break that, if we break above that, that's not only a recapture of the multi-year trend line, but this downtrend line that we have here, it breaks above that, which is usually a very bullish sign. Okay, breakouts, breakdowns, you know, they're powerful setups. Okay, breakouts are bullish, breakdowns are bearish. All right, of course, you got to watch out for the trappy moves. But if we close above it, that can trigger more upside, possibly up to 4.3 to 4.4 zone. Maybe even retest for 8.5, a previous high. Okay, so I would be bullish if we can recapture that multi-year trend line and break out of this downtrend line. Okay, area of confluence right here, very powerful resistant level. Okay, now of course if we get a strong rejection, all right, like if we see it tests that level and there's an automatic strong rejection, like we see selling pressure right away, we see bearish engulfing candles, like nice big body red candles, it doesn't even want to be near it, like it touched that price level and it was disgusted by that price level, so it just dropped down. Yeah, that's a nice strong rejection. But if it tests that level and then lingers around, like it touches it and then comes down a little bit and then touches again, you know, like the price is just flirting with each other or something, that's a sign of basing and it's probably going to break through. Okay, so as a bear, you want to see an automatic strong rejection right away. Okay, we want the price action to be straightforward with us. You're going to break down or what? Okay, so that's just what I'm going to be watching for. Are we going to reject here or are we going to break out? Okay, of course, I'm still going to play it level to level. If we lose that 392.5 level, I'll play it down to the next support level. All right, and if we lose 387, that's going to be very bearish. That's a breakdown of the bull flag, okay? And we can go back down to 380 again, 381-ish, around that zone. Okay, guys, so I got a bull scenario, got a bearish scenario, okay? Above 397 is very bullish. All right, watch for a rejection there. All right, if it rejects there and then takes out the 394 and the 392.5 level, look to catch those second and third leg down. All right, that's my recommendation, okay? Now here is the VIX still looking, it's still basing within this triangle pattern. Still struggling to clear that 29.7 resistant level, okay? Look at all those wicks, a lot of selling pressure, okay? So VIX is showing some bearish, short-term bearish price action behavior. Okay, so as long as below 29.71, it should come down and test 27.5. And usually, if VIX have room for downside, SPY usually have room for upside. But we'll see. The VIX hasn't been very useful lately, okay? And here's Triple Q. Triple Q washed below this very critical level I have here at 286.7. All right, that is my 50% retracement level from the March 2020 low all the way to the January high, okay? All right, managed to recapture that level despite a quick wash below. It did bounce off the 282 to 283 zone that I had. That's a previous supply zone that we had, you know, some buying pressure from previously, and it showed again. All right, so for me, as long as Triple Q can hold above 286.7, it does have a chance for more relief rally. All right, I'm looking at that 5 DMA, 5-day moving average around 290, and if it can clear that, can possibly head up higher. All right, I'm using the moving average as resistance now. I have the 13-day at around 295.9-ish. Okay, so we'll take it one level at a time. Watch that 290 level. We need 286.7 to hold. Okay, if 286.7 fails, could see more downside. Maybe back down to 282 or 283 zone, but it's pretty well tested now, so it's weaker. Okay, keep that in mind. All right. Dow Jones, unlike Triple Q, this is looking a little bullish, okay? However, it's testing that downtrend line, the blue downtrend line that's connected to April 21st, May 4th, and here May 17th. Okay, now once again today on May 24th, if we can break above 320, that will be a breakout above this blue trend line. Okay, that's a breakout. Breakouts are very bullish. Okay, all right, and then I have a resistant level around 321.2, a critical one around 325.5, and then 330.4. Okay, so just remember, if we get a breakout above this blue trend line, it needs to be above 320. That's bullish. That's a breakout. Okay, below that, I have support around 318. If that fails, there's support around 316-ish, and then 313. Okay, so to be bullish needs above 320. Below 320, I'm still bearish. Okay, IWM. For me to be bullish on IWM, it needs to get above that 5-day moving average, currently around 176.5. All right, above that would put 179.2 in play. That needs to clear. That's my 23.6 retracement level to put 180.8, 182.8. All right, that's also this yellow trend line that I get, down trend line. Had it for a while here. That could be a breakout if we can clear 183 to put 185.5 then 190.5 in play. Okay, can we end this downtrend line? Who knows? All right, but I have support here at 174. If we break that down, that's gonna put 169 and 165 in play. Okay, so we got this downtrend. Will we get a lower low, or can IWM break it? All right, got a great alert on Tesla today. All right, but you can see here I got my fib level, 50% retracement level at 644. All right, I said yesterday, and I also said this morning in Discord, if Tesla lose that 644 level, that's extremely bearish, and it did. All right, it closed around 628 today. I had a support level around 621.6. All right, and it bounced off of there. All right, forgive me for the lines. The lines are support levels, very important support levels that I use to trade this, but it did bounce off of my 621. It dropped as low as 620-ish, 0.5, so it went a little lower, but pretty much bounced from that zone. Okay, so for me to be bullish on it, it seriously needs to recapture 644. All right, just that simple. Above 645 would be bullish. All right, that would put more upside in play, up to 670. 683, maybe even put 700 back in play. Okay, but as long as below 644, just watch for the back test. That's resistant, and if it can't clear, that's very bearish. Okay, we could see more downside, and Tesla maybe even drop below 600. Okay, I got support here around 621-ish. Below that, we could drop down to 571-ish. All right, we'll see. That's a big drop. And Apple, let's see, it did close above the 5-day moving average. 5-day moving average around 139.85. Managed to close above that, but not very strong, not convincingly. Okay, so that is support, the 5-day moving average with 138.7 below that. All right, and if that is lost, all right, that's gonna a test of 136.8, 133.5, maybe even to a new low down to 126.4 in play. Okay, for me to be bullish, Apple needs to clear 143 to put 146 in play, clear 146 to put 148.4 in play, then 152.5. All right, so it's just level to levels, guys. My support, resistant levels, my pivot points. All right, if you guys don't know what that is, definitely recommend looking into it. Support, resistant, pivot points, stuff like that. Okay, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys found some value in this video. I really tried my best. It's just unbiased price action, technical analysis, what to watch out for based on the price action and the levels. All right, guys, so thank you guys. Talk to you all soon.